Hey everyone, welcome to the Locker Room Access post-game show. What a thrilling victory, Dougie. So many good stories to talk about. But
Man,
you and Hab are probably really excited about that, the way that game went up and down. For years, you guys have been calling out TB and the staff and saying it's a little too slow. This was one of the most exciting UVA games I've seen.
man, college basketball. It's back. We've been waiting for it forever, and you know what? That game delivered. Both teams, and the Who's win. Come on, man. Never in doubt.
Yeah. Still some issues with the free throw shooting. Ooh, not great.
Us?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Missed, I believe Reese missed the two. Then he shot 1 for 2 at the end. Blake shot 1 for 2 late.
I mean, can we get the elephant out of the room and talk about Blake?
Well, I think there's more than one elephant, but okay. Tremendous player.
I would have thought Blake Buchanan would get tired at some point. He doesn't seem to get tired, Marky.
Yeah. I still think they're going to struggle. The biggest issue is they're going to struggle with figuring out who's going to play. I don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Right? There's still a lot of talent in this team.
And Groves came in, not a great first half, and he hit shots. He missed the dunk. I hope that's not like a social media meme, GIF, ESPN thing.
Caught a Sprite. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fun, man.
No, really.
We won though. Come on, man. Let's focus on it. We won the game.
Oh, it was a fun game. It was just a fun game.
Yes.
Right. Yes. There's gonna be some guys that just sit this year. Danny also saying Leon Bond sat a lot. Right. Dante Howard sat a lot too in the second half. Right?
Yeah. It's interesting, right?
Your guy number 11.
IMAC
was playing really well. You take him.
He made a nice mid-range shot.
Pull up
a great pass from Maurice.
And he had 3. I don't know. He's playing really good defense. Cardio cast from Susan Lewis. Yeah, no, Susan. We have to, Ryan. Ryan said we got to hit free throws, no question.
Yep.
Cardio calves, yeah, but if they lost, we're going to get to that, Cody. Cody, we're going to get to that because we're putting Dougie on the hot seat. We're going to put him on the stand and talk about because Cory is his boy, right? And I'm going to make a point about that wasn't raised. So, by the way, Duke and Arizona going down to the wire. I'm watching.
Marky, you're such a fanatic. I love it. You're like such a junkie. You can't help yourself.
Well, second game of the season. This is tremendous.
You're such a junkie.
Duke losing 74-71 with a couple of seconds left. They're at the free throw line on what I'm watching. I don't have a TV screen, and my ESPN phone may be delayed somewhat. So, Cody, we're going to get to that in a minute, but we also have to talk about rebounds. It was ugly. They did go on. UVA went on about a 6.5-minute stretch of not scoring.
No, it was more. I think it was 8 minutes. Us again.
No, it was 15. We scored. We had 58. I think it was 58 with 13 minutes and didn't score again until 6-something. I believe, or 7-something.
All right. Yep.
Yeah. And I was going to ask Hav about it. He can't be with us tonight on the post game, but he talked about we're not seeing those stretches. Still early in the season, but it's not from lack of talent. Not that but the talent's there, right? But it's just part of basketball. You're gonna go in stretches sometimes. It's just part of it. Rebounding, offensive rebounding. Way too many offensive rebounds we gave up.
And like 22, right? Like it's insane.
In that one stretch, it was a ton of offensive rebounds, right? And without Woven, and I love the toughness. And I'll say this while I'm talking about the lack of rebounding, especially without Grove being in there, the tough. Ryan Dunn's got some toughness.
Oh yeah.
He's not from the city. Let's get it right. He's from the suburbs. He's from Long Island. but he's still got some.
But he's from like he's not from the cushy. He's from Freeport. That's like city Freeport. If you're not on the Miracle Mile, right? He's from the real Freeport.
Susan Lewis just commenting that Duke is down 1. Now I think it's 2 with 4.6 seconds left. Arizona at the free throw line. For all you Duke faithful.
Duke faithful watching our show, no chance.
Right. All right, so let's get to it. My man Cody raised it. Dougie, you are very good friends with Cory.
Yeah, Cory. I'm not sure what happened with Cory tonight.
So maybe he's got some family that are, distant family that are Florida fans, or maybe some Florida players.
Nope.
Maybe, I don't know. But he clearly went out of his way to tell the refs that he had
I think Cory's going to regret that, because that's not, you don't do that. I don't think.
Who was Jay Willie in his wedding party, or was he in Jay Willie's wedding party?
Oh, we were all in each other's wedding parties, different weddings, multiple weddings, the whole thing. No, he and Jay Willie, Jay and Cory are best friends, I think.
Very good friends.
I think best friends.
Are they going to remain good friends after this?
I mean, Jay, Jay don't play it.
So wait a minute. So if UVA would have lost, how long would Jay not have spoken to Cory?
So I'm getting texts from everybody, and the entire text chain is, I'm not responding there. It's kind of like, what is Cory? I don't know. It's a profession, man. That's his profession. So
here's my thing about that. The kid pushed off so evidently the guard.
Right.
He pushed Buchanan back. If you really want to make things fair and even, don't say anything, Cory. Or say, look, he pushed off. I'm not going to, watch it yourself. He clearly extended his elbow to Buchanan. And I think if you really want to do what's right, don't say anything, Cory. Right?
I mean, what's the 3 monkeys? Don't see, don't hear, don't tell.
I don't know. Duke just lost 78-73.
To Arizona, right?
At home to Arizona.
Who's Arizona's coach, by the way? Remind me.
You put me on the spot there. You did. All right, Jim. Can you see that, Dougie?
Yeah. Look, man, Cory.
Jim Romeo said, tell Cory to take a long walk up a short pier.
Come on, Jim. Nah.
It's your boy. If that was somebody else, Dougie, would you feel differently?
Oh, for sure. I would crush the guy.
Okay.
I would try to go find him and find the pier and do the walk together, and I'd push him off and I'd stay back. Not Cory.
You're honest, Dougie.
I'm not. I think Cory's giving himself too much credit saying that. I'm not sure the referees were influenced by that.
Tommy Lloyd is the Arizona coach. No, TB was screaming at Cory. He's like, "What are you doing, Cory? Are you skipping off that?"
That's incredible.
Yeah, and then after the game, he gave him the stare down, and I'm very, that's going to be big news on Jay Willie.
Oh, for sure.
He may even ask Cory to come on the Jay Willie show.
Cory will never come on.
He won't come on.
No,
he
would never do it.
Yeah, but he'll get his chance to explain his piece.
Yeah. All right. So this might be our chance to get Cory to actually come on our show, right?
I think it's a good opportunity. All right.
The real question is, how does Jay Willie's sister Amy feel about this? That's who we need on.
If we can't get Cory on, we'll get Amy.
They're like, brother and sister from another mother.
She might have already called up Cory. She probably left the voicemail on Cory's phone already, cursing him out. Had a few choice words for Cory.
Oh man, you're nailed. I would not even touch this. You're the best, Marky. You're not afraid, man.
Well, he's your boy, so I know it's a little delicate situation for you. He's not. I mean, I like Cory.
Yeah, I love Cory.
I know you do. I don't know him like you do. Here's a text. Here's a tweet. Spencer just shout out.
Right. Now I see it.
Cory Alexander did tonight at UVA game is fireable offense. He literally influenced the outcome of a game by coaxing the officials to overturn a call, which they did. ESPN should immediately terminate him for that brazen misuse of position. This is a tweet from Jim Howington on Twitter. It's Jim Howington. I don't know who Jim Howington is.
Yeah, but Jim Howington is possibly a fake account. He claims to be a former Tennessean. The Tennessean is a big newspaper in Nashville. He is definitely a burner or whatever what do you want to call it? But he tweets about UVA basketball. He's right a lot.
So
but whoever the guy is, not Jim Howington.
Okay, so we're gonna find out. We're gonna try to find out if Howington's a real guy. Spencer said he's kind of a jerk, an idiot.
Wait, somebody's asking you right now. You're a coach. What would you do in that situation? You're being directly asked by Ryan.
Getting that, Cory. Spence said this guy is usually an idiot, but not a bad call there. I don't know, Spence. So the question was posed to me: what would I do as a coach there?
Yep.
I would be upset with Cory, but I'd want to also make sure it was the right call. But again, I go back to if it's going to be the right call, let's level the playing field and let's actually call the offensive foul on the extension of the arm. He clearly pushed Blake Buchanan all like back.
Yeah, fair.
Blake's got to reach in from all the way back here with his long arms, knock the ball out. So it's complicated. Seth Greenberg explained it was Kim Wright showing that. Saying that Seth Greenberg explained it was allowed. My problem is the officials did not initiate. Cory initiated. I think him for.
Yeah. No, I firmly disagree that any announcer should be able to be involved in a call, in a play.
Why do you say that? I have my reasons.
Because they have referees. I live and die by the officials, right? They make the call and you have replay and the whole thing, but an announcer, my brother Cory, anybody else should not be able to tell them, I saw it. That's AAU. That's high school. That's junior high, which is fine. Not AAU. But like, this is what happened. That's the call. All right, fine. Help the guy out, but not in a big time college game going on.
Did I freeze, Dougie?
A little bit.
I'm not sure if Dougie and I are freezing. Did we freeze right there?
You froze for a second, I think. I'm not sure if I did in there.
Yeah. It's tricky, right? But I just always want to make sure. I want to make. But do you do that only at one part of the game? Do you do that both? When do you have access to do it? Right? And so you're doing it at a crucial time, at a really critical time. Then it should have been done throughout the whole game if the refs got something wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point, right?
Yeah. Well, moving. We're going to get to Jay Willie. I'm looking forward to asking him about that next show.
Boy.
Yeah. And I want to know if TB and Cory, and of course, I go back to if they would have lost, would TB forgive Cory ever?
See, I thought the whole thing on the thing was like TB looked at Cory like, "What are you doing?" I thought I didn't see that, so I didn't know that was true. Oh, yeah. But I guess it might be, right?
Oh yeah,
drama.
Cory.
Well, so will Cory get his JPJ license revoked?
I don't. Well, he's got it through ESPN, but if you mean his,
he's got it. He's got it through UVA as junior. Right.
His Virginia accents, I'm not sure. He may that may be the case. We are 2-0. Great start.
Yeah.
Good Florida team. Really good Florida team. Right.
I mean, I think what I'm most impressed with is Florida did everything they could do, and we handled it, right, in different ways. Inside, outside, the kid, what's his name? Cougar? No.
Cougar.
He came on at the end. We shut him down in the beginning, and Reese.
Super.
Dude, Reese was big, man.
He was.
Different guys stepped up. Groves hit some shots. He had to miss dunk, whatever. Isaac didn't have the best offensive game, I think, but then he made a big-time shot at a big-time time. Dante Harris, when his minutes, what he needed to do, he did it. But Blake Buchanan, for me, is the player of the game for UVA.
16-6 in turnovers. Florida had 16 turnovers.
And we had 6.
We had 6, right? And I think that speaks volume to our guards. We shot 39%, nearly 39% from 3. Florida didn't shoot as well. 28%. Hey, Spence, what's happening, bud?
What
What's
up?
up, boy?
Thank you for joining. Always
Back
a pleasure.
in the studio.
Haven't seen you in a minute. Dougie just
How's it going?
Good. You missed the we talked about the tweet that you just forwarded to us.
Sorry, say that one more time. I lost you for a second.
We talked about the tweet that you forwarded to us from your guy.
Yeah, no. That was like I was saying, that guy usually he's controversial at some points, but I can't say that he's completely wrong on this one.
A little extreme.
Yeah, for sure.
Fiery.
But I don't know if he's fired, but I think that's like okay. For in the first place, like everyone's been saying, he's an announcer. He's not a referee. But on top of that, I think the bigger point is that he's a UVA guy. Like, what are you gonna do that to your own team? And I think it's just a bad look for a guy who does a lot of. He's always, if he's not announcing a UVA game, he's sitting there watching the game. Like he's announcer for most of our games. It's not a good look to have a guy doing that when he's like, it's not his job, it's not his place.
Now on my screen, Spence. Yeah. You're on the outside. I'm on the outside, and Dougie's in the middle.
Yeah.
We got Dougie on the hot seat. So that's his fault.
Dougie, he should be on the hot seat. This is his.
Dougie,
That's my brother, man.
All right, my screen just changed. All right, now it's back to Dougie's in the middle.
I can't tell you exactly. I'm seeing
we'll get him out
coming in from everywhere, and I can't tell you exactly everything I'm seeing. But me and Cory go so far back in the whole thing. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's in his mind he's doing his job. I think that's part of the job. He's doing
what he wants to have the right outcome of the game. I think that. This is in the long, like obviously right now we're upset about it, but I think in the grand scheme of things, we won the game. It's not going to be that big of a deal. But if we had lost that game, people would be pissed. It would be much bigger if we had lost that game, because then he would have directly influenced and led to us losing that game.
No question, Spence. No question. And I still go back to, you missed this part, Spence. I don't know if you heard me say it. You're helping the referee. The reason why the ball was deflected from such a far distance and maybe Blake couldn't grab it was because Clayton Jr. clearly pushed off. It hit his arm into Blake's stomach, pushing Blake back about 3 feet. Right? So, Cory, call that. Make sure that's called. You want to even...
Well, I blame the referee for listening. Like...
Well, clearly, I guess what Kim right, it said earlier.
I mean, how many fans during a game scream at the ref, this, you missed that, you missed... They don't listen to them, so now you want to listen to somebody else? You are the referee, you're the judge and jury, right?
Seth Greenberg apparently explained that was allowable.
Yeah, good try, Seth. It's not, but that's fine.
Like, I mean, I'm sure it's allowed, but it's not like you shouldn't do it. If you're an announcer, you're an announcer. You're not. I think that there was I was watching the game. I'm not sure exactly what he said. I think he may have said that the referee asked him. I'm not sure if he told the referee. I think that if the referee went up to him and said, "Did I get that call right?" I think that's also a referee's problem.
No, there's no way referee.
Yes,
there's no way referee's gonna do that.
I think that's what he said. I think that's what Cory said. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think that's what he said.
Go to a commentator who's I don't
know. That's what he said on the broadcast. Yeah. Look at Kim Wright. No, Kim Wright got my back. She said the ref asked him. Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Cory said. That's what Cory said. No, it's
Cory did say that. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Cory did say that.
Him knowing knowing that Cory went to UVA. Unacceptable.
Listen,
Either way, if you're a referee,
nobody besides his mom, Benita, and his dad, and everybody loves him more than me. If the ref says, "What'd you see?" Nothing, man. I'm calling the game.
I don't know. I mean,
if the ref asked me, I'd be like, "Are you kidding me? You asked me?"
That referee might not be allowed to do ACC games anymore. He may have to do like D2, D3 games.
Marky, you might see him at your game next weekend.
I may see him at AAU Summer League games.
13
Marky won't let him in. But they have replay of the whole thing. So why you ask, man?
I don't. What Cory was saying is that ESPN has different angles than the refs do, which I think is a problem in and of itself. But as Robert Curry just said, McCurry just said, he could ask to see the TV monitor, but I don't think that he should ask. In no situation should he say, "Did I get that call right?" I think he say, right. "I'm going to look at that again. Right. Let me see the angles you guys have." Yeah.
All right, so let's get.
So wait a minute. Why would he ask that? Would he have asked that unless Cory made the comment first? Hey, you might have got this wrong. Or
did Cory say that?
I don't know. I have no idea. But Cory's saying that the ref asked him. The ref just walked over to him and said that. Maybe that's that's all he can do. He's like, raise your hand. I can't make that. Or you know what? Maybe you got it wrong, but you missed it.
Yes, Russ Dunn's right. Russ Dunn is that who?
What did Russ say?
Well, the thing with Russ is that
he should have said go to the monitor.
Yeah, well, the thing is with that is that I think that the refs have different angles than ESPN does, and I think that in that case, it's 100% okay for the ref to go over and say, "Can I see your angles?" I don't think it's appropriate for him to say, "Did I get that right?" Or if for Cory to say, "You didn't get that right."
All right. Well, I'll defend Cory again. If somebody asks Cory Alexander for his opinion, he'll give it to them. That, to your point, Spence, that was a great way to put it. If the guy said what happened, Cory's going to say what he thought happened. And Cory was honest. Obviously, he's a UVA guy. But the referee should have said, "We're going to review it. Can I see your monitor?" Yeah, all right, bet. But Cory's got opinions, always. And I love him for it.
Steve, I don't think so. Steve says, "Do you think Jay Billis would have done the same thing in a Duke game?" We weren't there. Not that I'm calling Cory a liar. Not that I'm. But
Mark, you're the best.
No, we don't know if the referee overheard, because Cory was pretty adamant about Duke that the referees got this wrong.
Well, I mean, Jay Billis doesn't have to do the same thing because Duke never gets the bad call. So
yeah,
not at home. They probably got. Wait, can we put that question back up?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, what is it? Can you read it? I can't see.
The most ridiculous nonsense I've ever seen. He was so excited to turn the monitor around. Then when the refs are standing beside him, he's saying, "This is going back to Florida," but that's clearly off Virginia. That is nuts. So that was my point, that the referees may have heard Cory saying that and then said, "Did I get it right? Or could you?" Yeah, Russ Dunson, Billis would have hit his monitor.
Oh man, the commenters are the best here. This is my favorite part of this whole show.
Ooh, Cory was proud of his role in that call too. Jen's saying. I need someone to.
Cory's always proud, man. I get it.
For sure.
All right, so Cory won't text me for the next year, and when he does text me 2 years later, I won't respond. How's that?
There we go. Well, although Dougie Fresh, you've been doing a good job of staying neutral.
Neutral. He's taking Cory's side.
Yeah. You're staying strong. You're staying loyal.
Look, 30 years later, you're gonna be on your dad's side. I'm a
Fresh. We could say we got a lot of bad things to say about you, but we can't say you're not loyal.
I'm not sure you can make.
I appreciate that, Spence.
I'm not sure you can make the analogy of Cory being a family member. I mean, like dad who you look up to. Speaking of Big Ski, Big Tom Spencer's dad says, rumor has it.
What did he say about the stab game?
Cory's now doing stab games.
St. Anne's Belfield.
You know why? Hey, the kid is there, right? So now they're So
He's gonna be ripping. He's gonna be ripping Austin.
T-Ski can't help himself. That was great.
that was really good. All right, those comments will probably be coming in for the next week or so. But again, let's get one more in. If the ref asked Elizabeth Agatha, if the ref asked Cory, did I get it right? Cory was honest. Cory was already saying on the air, this is what clear is. It should be Florida's ball. Dougie and Elizabeth in agreement against the majority of the UVA fans commenting on LRA. I go back to, how much access do you have for the entire game? Or refs asking the analysts and the commentators throughout the entire game, did I get the call right? 1, 2, you know what I'm saying, when I'm being up the offensive foul, right? So, which is why the ball, which should have been UVA's ball in the first place because they made the right call, right? And I can go on about some questionable calls at the end of the game. But moving on, stay tuned, folks. Jay Willie Show. We're going to have Jay Willie talking about this. We're going to talk about Jay Willie and Cory's relationship and how mad is he at Cory. By that time, hopefully things are smoothed over. Yes, you got it, Dave. Yeah, absolutely. Number one topic. Not great win against Florida. I'm with you. And by the way, Dougie Fresh will be there. Hopefully.
Yes, sir.
With question of the week.
Yeah. By the way, Jay Willie threw me under the bus. He was like, best show, greatest ratings because you weren't there. Like, no, it was lacking.
That's not what he said, Dougie.
We have a private text, and he was insinuating. No, you. By the way, the Jay Willie Show, I watched it in the entirety. It was really, really good. But it's always good, right?
Well, Fresh, all I'm saying is
you and Jay have like this chemistry that's like kind of scary at this point.
It's not the same without you, Dougie.
I'll tell you this, Dougie Fresh. This stream right here is breaking all types of locker room access records. We're at like 100 viewers right now. This is breaking all the records.
Ty, Camila, come here. Wait until I bring my kids in here.
Then it's gonna pop.
They're playing fake football in the background. All right, now you can say something. Say, what's up?
What's up? Good win. A win against. Hey guys, how are you?
Guess who won tonight, guys?
Virginia.
Virginia. All right, get out of here. You're out. Good night.
Really good win. Right? 1 point win victory against a team that's going to be ranked in the top 25.
For sure.
Talented group. Daniil Ryan brought up earlier, Bonsat, right? I thought, and I want to see the minutes breakdown.
I'll pull it up right here.
Dante Harris had a lot in the second half. I thought some crucial points.
Yeah, that was I was surprised about that.
A little offense going in that stretch for 6.5 minutes where we didn't score, but we still took the shots. I just think this team is talented, and you never know. Just because you put one guy in, is he going to jumpstart the offense? We don't know, or is he going to make a change? This team is loaded. Team is good. A lot of talent. It's going to be hard to figure out who's going to play, who's not going to play. Couple of concerns. Offensive rebounding. We lost Dougie for a minute. Offensive rebounding. Tons of those. Also, and I kind of wanted Dougie to hear this. Hopefully he gets back on. The pick and roll defense in the second half was not great. Typically, we force the ball handler into the big, helping out on the pick and roll. And 3 times the guard allowed I think it was Clayton Jr. all 3 times too, to reject the screen and go around the guard. At one point late in the game, allowing Clayton to get to the free throw line. If he hits both in a tie game, he missed one, who's typically an excellent free throw shooter. And I think at that point it was, I can't remember if it was Reese or Dante Harris, I think late. I can't remember. And by the way, it looked like an offensive foul too when Clayton was going to the basket and their big guy used his back to shove our big guy out of the way.
Yeah.
Free lane for Clayton to get to a free lane, right? But yeah, I don't know if you heard that. We're talking about late the second half.
Yep.
I think it was twice Reese and one time Dante Harris, who are both, we know, excellent defenders. But they allowed Clayton Jr. to get to the basket off of pick and rolls when he rejected the pick and roll, and their job is to force him into the big on the hard hedge, and they allowed Clayton to go to the basket. And late in the game, I think Dante Harris, Clayton Jr. got to the basket and could have tied it up. I think at 72, but he missed one free throw, and we got the rebound.
I think Clayton Jr. came on late in the game, right? Like non-factor. I think he kind of surprised him. I might be wrong here. I think a couple of like the guards on Florida, it was so you can get into a lull sometimes on defense as a guard. Like, oh, this guy's not doing anything, he's not doing anything. And a couple of the Florida kids really like busted out in the second half. So
he was 2 for 10.
Yeah, 2. All right, so 2 for 10. He made 2 in the last 5 minutes, right?
You know how many turnovers he had?
7?
5.
That's the same thing.
If it weren't for Cory.
So I was right again, Marky. Should we ask Spencer the real question of the night?
Hold on, but Julie makes a great point. 6 turnovers, but we gave up a gazillion offensive rebounds. We rebounded 47-30.
Yeah, what I'll say back to the whole pick and roll the topic. I think that a lot of that is coming just from the inexperience that this team has of playing together. I think like some of the communication isn't there. Some of like just the non-communication, just the sensing of where your guys are. I think that will improve as the season goes on. Because I mean, you look at this team we only have 3 guys who have played together in a competitive like ACC game together before. So this is like a really fresh team and a fresh group of teammates who aren't really used to playing in these high pressure situations down the stretch in the second half, and maybe don't have the same intuition that they would like late in the season.
So you're overusing the term fresh, by the way, Spence. Come on, man.
I do that just for you.
Good boy. Good boy.
Normally I would agree with you, but it happened to Reese twice and Dante Harris, who practiced with the team for half the year, right? And those guys they know, right? And that can't happen. Force them into the big, and the kid Clayton's quick and strong, but can't happen, right? I mean, our guards are way too good, but and then Reese came back at the end and made a really good play to seal the deal. So if we're not going to rebound, we've got to force turnovers, which is what we did. We're going to get a rebound. We won the turnover game by 10, I believe, which is tremendous, because that can potentially lead to 20 plus points, right? But and then determine the playing time. That's going to be
there's a lot of people. The thing is, I think it's a blessing and curse, right? Like we got injuries down the stretch of the season. We're looking really good compared to a lot of other teams and compared to a lot of Virginia teams in the past. But if you look at like if everyone's healthy, it's going to be a battle for playing time.
I think tonight was a great precursor of what might be able to come. I thought the coaches did a great job of adjusting to rotations, right? In the past, they may not have had that like ability to like go here, go there, go there. I thought the coaches did a really good job tonight. Different things. Dante played when he should have played, and he played great. And then maybe they thought he shouldn't play, and Groves had kind of a weird game, not great in the first half. And then all of a sudden you got that weapon. He made shots, dude. I thought Rhodey. I like Rhodey. I didn't think I would like Rhodey. I really like Rhodey. Reese. What's that?
True sophomore as well.
Yeah, true sophomore. I mean, IMAC made that big shot. We talked about it before. And, Reese, I guess he started out pressing too much, which I thought he would do and didn't do good. But come on, man. He's a pro. So
I think that just in general, I think that we have to what do you think about the starting lineup? I mean, we didn't have a very hot start. I mean, yeah, but do we look at it going forward? We started the game, we were down by 10 pretty quickly. Do you think that we have to take another look at who we have in our starting 5? And we see Jake Groves hasn't been playing great in the first half. Maybe we use him later in the game, or what do we think about that?
That sounds like analytics to me.
Early in the season, the second game, first true test. And basketball, college basketball, NBA basketball, high school basketball game to run, right? Especially when you're playing against high-level teams. Went down 14-7, scored 11 in a row. Sometimes the shots are gonna go in for one guy, might not go in for the other guy. And, a lot of talent, right? A lot of these guys can replace each other and perform really well. Or if somebody misses a shot or two shots, that doesn't mean we replace them, right? It's early in the season. I don't think any coaches are really ready to make any immediate changes based on 1 3-minute stretch.
Yeah, I think I did like. I mean, we talked about it a little bit in the LRA chat. I think that Blake was a really good sub, and he came on very strong. He obviously had a great game, but I think that I would like to see as much of him as possible going forward. I think he's on a team that doesn't have as great size as we may have had in the past. I think he's that guy to be the physical presence that we need.
Yeah, Blake's gonna have it might happen quicker, may happen late. He's gonna have an adjustment. Like, he's had huge success early. Not expected, not the whole thing, and he's gonna have to have a sports psychologist or a coach explain to him, you're playing at a very high level. You're not afraid to take shots, but it's very hard to sustain. And I'm not saying this as a hater. I thought he was the MVP tonight for us.
He doesn't seem afraid.
That's the point. But I'm saying, Marky, as you know, your son was a first year at some point, sustaining that high level, and as a big man, you've coached guards, your kids. I mean, big men are different. It's hard to do.
I don't mean to cut you off, but we have a special guest who just joined the waiting room.
Oh, I know. I think I know who it is.
What's up,
Kev? What's up, Kev?
What's going on?
Are you in the house right now in Charlotte?
I am.
How's the atmosphere in there tonight?
Electric.
Oh boy, here we go.
You've got two.
What a great game.
What's
Forrest.
up, Kev?
Forrest.
What's going on, guys?
What did we hear from? What did we hear inside the stadium with the whole Cory Alexander debacle?
We've read a lot about it since we've left, but we haven't heard much firsthand. Y'all have any firsthand stuff on it?
Oh, I have 1,000 texts coming to me, but I can't give you that.
Yeah, we got that too.
Dougie has been defending Cory while everybody, the majority of people contributing.
Of course, man.
Commenting, and sort of.
Hey, 2019, when your son won the national championship, Cory housed me. He drove me around. He fed me. Do you think I had a one-way flight to Minneapolis, and Cory showed up and did the whole? So come on, man.
No,
he can do whatever he wants.
I've had dealing with Cory. Now he's a great guy. So it's unfortunate.
Can I ask Forrest a question real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me get him.
Who, me?
Mark.
What's up, big guy?
What's up?
How did it feel to win one in that arena?
Yo, that's crazy. Why are you asking me that?
I technically won one NC State ACC tournament.
Okay. Yeah, good try, Forrest. Answer the question.
I did win one in there. What are you talking about?
You won one, but we've had a couple of bad losses there too.
No, we have. I mean, it was good to pull one out finally. It was good. Those one point games are, they can always sway different ways, but we got it's just 3 of us now. That's crazy. But no, it's good. The Charlotte curse is slowly coming off. Slowly but surely. I don't think Charlotte's a tournament site this year though, so that's good.
How was the turnout? Was there a lot of orange in the crowd?
There was more UVA than Florida, and then the Hokies started to file in, and they were big Chomp fans, but I guess it didn't work out for them tonight.
That's all we want.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was a big win. It was a big win. It was good. It was good to see the guys, handle. I think one of the keys to the game was that Florida's size versus, our not so sizable guys, and looked a little rough to start with, but I think we made some adjustments and we did good. Blake Buchanan, man of the hour, man of the match. It was a good game.
Exciting game. Wow.
Great. Yeah.
We got a strong statement. Somebody was
But Blake has potential to be a top 5 UVA player.
I mean, if he keeps putting together performances like that, maybe, but that's a tall task.
He's definitely a top 5 player when we play on November 10th.
2023.
Top 5 player all time UVA.
You want to go to the D-Fresh Mount Rushmore of possibilities to be a top 5 player? I'll put Blake right there.
Yeah.
I'll say no. Elijah Gertrude. Blake Buchanan. Who's the kid from Stab? The walk-on? He's on there.
Oh, Dez?
Dez. He's on there. And who's the big guy that decommitted from USF to come here? I love him.
Coffee?
No. He's on he's the red shirt.
Oh.
A-Rob.
Yeah, Anthony Robinson.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to be great. Oh, A-Rob and Blake going forward.
Mount Rushmore has a lot of red shirts on it.
Boom. You nailed it, Forrest.
So it's only up from here.
Exactly.
That's right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I love it. That's what it's all about, man. Send it in.
Yeah.
I love it.
Send him to Mike Curtis, get him put on some muscle, and then they're ready to climb Mount Rushmore.
Farsh, you've been on the round the squad in this program for a long time. And what do you think about this year's squad?
I think we're young, but I think we have a lot of exciting and good pieces. I think it's. I mean, I'm being honest. Today's game showed a lot. Like, I think one of the being undersized was something I was actually worried about all season, and we showed that we could keep up with it. So I think we're young, and I think we're good. And I saw Reese towards the end of the game, like he had, he took the ball. He's like, I'm gonna take it to the rim now. It's clutch time. It's my turn. So that was awesome to see. So I think it's awesome. We have a leader. Reese is our leader, and we have a bunch of nice pieces. So I think this team can do this.
Can I ask Farrest a question from having experience inside the locker room, the team? How much of a win tonight was players or coaching? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's not about the X's and the O's. Sometimes it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. But obviously, Blake showed up. Like, you can coach Blake all you want, but he still showed up and did what he did. But coaching is always a big part of it, right? I think after the onslaught we saw in the beginning when Florida was just getting layup after layup on us with their big guys, had a great 2-man game basically with those 2 guys. We made adjustments, right? We put Blake in, we got some size in, and we made some adjustments. So, coaching did a lot there too. So.
Oh, I forgot. You're hedging yourself because you're a San Francisco dude.
I'm not a San. I do have a win against Todd Golden. I'll say that.
Yeah, but you scouted that game when we lost, so I get it.
I didn't scout the game. I recommended the Who's play that.
You scouted LRA talking about the San Fran game after Towson. You think I don't remember shit, dude? I'm older than you, man.
Ding.
First time.
You're quick with it.
First time in the postgame show, yeah.
That's great.
You're referring to you. Are there any players that jump out at you, Buchanan, that you thought had games or thought that, man, I like this kid a lot. I'm looking forward to seeing him play?
I think Grove showed a lot today too. I think all the new guys. I mean, I think we don't know what we're getting with them, and they're showing what they can do. So I think all the new guys have something to prove. So, honestly, I didn't expect this out of Blake. So it was good. It was good to see. But I think Groves could be could be something too. I think he's got a good game. So hopefully he builds off of this because I think he did have a good game.
Maybe less Forest.
And Dante came in and gave us big minutes too. I mean, he had
some good shots in the first half.
Yeah, great shots.
He
tough
made
finishes,
3 in a row, right?
What was that?
Dante made 3 in a row, like his first 3.
Yeah, no.
And they
6 points
kind of
in,
like sank around. It wasn't
He was
pure,
quick.
but like,
Yeah,
hey
he was
man,
quick. Yeah, he
They went in.
He showed some great.
what else you want?
Yeah, exactly. No, it was great. It was a great. I mean, I love our rotation, our depth. We have depth. So
We have weapons. We have weapons.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
team, how is this one of the deepest teams, Dougie and Forrest, that you guys are able to remember?
What was that?
Is this one of the deepest teams?
Oh, I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
I think you said.
I think it's the most diverse team. There's different skill sets and different ways and different situations that it's gonna be the coaches, man, to figure out these things, right? I mean, our coaches obviously went wrong in the beginning to go small. That wasn't the right call. Not that I would know or not know, but it didn't work, and everybody gave up on the team in the first 5 minutes. It's over. Terrible season.
Yeah.
So I think it's a coaching. You've got the diverse skill set around the team. So 10 deep, right? I think it's 10.
Yeah, I mean early season.
And our best player redshirted, so that's a different story.
Yeah, that's
Marky,
crazy. We're like 11 deep, kind of.
if you want it.
Exactly.
Okay. No comment.
Forrest, I know you're getting ready to go hang out with T-Dubs and Kevin and the crew and Tenjin. I'm sure you guys are all going to have a great night enjoying the Blues win.
So jealous.
And Dougie will be there. If you had a trouble, can we talk to Kev real quick?
Yes, Kev. It's your turn.
I just wanted to say, have a good night, have fun tonight. If you had a trouble, Kev, we still need your sponsorship for the Jay Willie Show.
Will do.
Kev, are you guys going downtown Charlotte? There's a great steakhouse somewhere.
We went to Capitol Grill last night.
All right, you nailed it. Yep.
Yeah, we hit that last night.
Where you guys going?
I guess Forrest paid again.
Huh?
I guess Forrest paid for that again. He pays every time, so.
And, it was Forrest's birthday the other night. You gotta get Forrest some birthday love.
Happy birthday, Forrest.
Everyone,
Happy birthday, boy.
happy birthday, Forrest.
Everybody said happy birthday, Forrest.
Are you with T-Dubs and Tenjin and the crew?
Yeah, TW is working. TW is working.
Tenjin. What's up, bro?
Hey guys.
How you doing?
What's up, boy?
I wish I could have joined you today on that flight out to
Miss you
Charlotte.
guys. We wish you were here. We wish you were here.
no,
It was fun.
Same.
The
I'm
Florida
glad
fan,
you
the Florida
to
team
go.
is walking by right now, so we're just checking that out.
Oh, cool. Well, make sure the team is walking by and the coach is walking by too.
Walking by.
That wasn't a team right there.
Are the coaches walking by as well?
All right. Y'all take care.
All right, have fun, guys.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Tenjin,
Hey, by the way, Uber works.
We do. I tried to get on the scooter last night. It didn't work.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, Uber.
All right, guys.
take care.
All right.
Be good.
See ya.
All right, peace.
Always nice to talk to the people who were at the game, right?
No doubt.
Right. I'm always
So fun, man.
about the crowd and what the crowd was like. And but it's interesting that we had a bigger crowd than Florida. I'm a little surprised by
Yeah.
that. But Florida's
I'm
also
not sure if I am or not.
Florida's
I
also-
think Virginia graduates go to Charlotte a lot.
Yeah.
Used to in my time. I'm not sure about Spence can tell us better.
with Florida being a football school, and I'm not sure who they're playing tomorrow. That's where all their fan base probably.
I think they're playing. Hold on, I know this. They're playing Not Georgia.
No,
No.
not.
I know this, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
They got LSU at LSU.
LSU, right?
That's a big one.
Yeah, of course. Between
Number
the
18
hedges.
LSU. Yep.
Yeah.
Between the hedges.
Yeah. It would have been difficult for Florida football fans to drive up 8 hours. Dougie just researched it and found out 7-8 hours game for Southwest to LSU, Baton Rouge, right?
I nailed that one. I drilled half on that one.
7 year. What are you now? 90 for 90.
That's insane. The
Crazy.
percentages.
All right. Next up is NC-A&T.
Is that's home on Monday, right?
Yep. Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday.
The 14th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesday, and then we got Thursday at home against Texas Southern. And then we're back 4 days later, Wisconsin at home.
Not. I mean, you never want to look too far ahead, but we should be 4-0.
I think that the bigger, if we're going to talk looking ahead, the one that we should be looking forward to is November 29th versus A&M.
That's a challenge. That's
a big one.
challenge, whatever.
Yeah, and they're number 15 right now, so that would be a big time win if we get that.
Spence, you broke up a second. What were you going to say?
That we got A&M on the 29th, which is a big time. There's a big time game. They're number 15 right now.
That'll be a really good game. Nice to have Wisconsin and A&M at home.
Yeah.
Right.
We got Jen's asking when's the next Jay Willie show. We'll figure it out, but we'll make sure it's on all the. We'll let everyone know on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It'll be a good one.
Yeah, I'd like it to be. Some of me wants it to be Wednesday in between the two games, but there's this. I don't want this. Let this excitement. I won't call it excitement. I don't want to let this controversy die.
We can do maybe Sunday.
Monday.
Monday.
We're gonna shoot for Monday.
All right. We'll talk to the people, make it happen. Talk to the powers that be.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll try to get some good information from TB as well. Maybe do some text.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Find out.
I'm sure we wake up, it'll be all over Twitter and everything. We'll get the full story, but we'll find out.
It's made, but Jay Willie hopefully will be very forthcoming, and people may not know, the media may not know about his relationship with Cory. Actually, the UVA media will. I'm sure that they've got their relationship for years. So anyway, folks, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Great game. Awesome, fun game. Always good to be on the winning side of a game like that. So 2-0, Tuesday 3-0, 4-0 Thursday.
Don't say that, Mark.
I'm making my notes. Right? I'm saying that.
All right. Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. All right, folks. Thanks again. It was a blast. Hope you enjoyed the game. And everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We will see you in the very near future. Take care.
Go Hoos.